Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo Seraphis, and joining us, finally able to see that chiseled jaw, that manly looking face, that tousled hair, is the helmless Tallahassee. How are you this fine evening, my good friend?
I'm quite well. Yourself?
Oh, I'm very good. In fact, I could probably take my helm off now, and we're about to explain something to you guys as well. Very excited about this, and by the way, welcome as always to this week's Rift Let's Play episode. Tallahassee, look at that. Do you know who you remind me of? Just looking at you from this angle, you remind me of Robert Redford. That is exactly who you look like there, don't you think?
No.
Oh, I'll burst my bubble.
No.
Go. But Robert Redford was a devilishly handsome man, just like your good self. So that's a bit of a compliment. Although I must say that this avatar of yours here in Rift is failing because it doesn't have an epic beard like you do in real life. What on earth were you thinking when you created this character?
I didn't really like the beard options they had.
Oh, well, fair enough. What were they all like? Mutton chops, or Inspector Clouseau, or something like that. Or 70s porno mo's, things like that.
Yeah, or the really thin mustache and beard.
Oh dear, the Pirates of Penzance type ones. Oh dear. So they didn't just have epic beard. You know what? I think every single game needs to have quite literally, when you're scrolling through the beard options, just have one called Epic Beard, and it's just like, rah, it's just bush face, don't you reckon?
Yeah, or it could go back to the, the Epic Beard guy. It may not work in this game, but in something like Saints Row the Third,
it would be perfect, wouldn't it? It would suit that perfectly.
It would be perfect.
Now,
I actually have a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah, actually, I think so. That would be, hey, now there's a great idea for Saints Row, by the way, being able to put your own text on a T-shirt. There you go. Look into that, devs. But I must say, you know what? We're so used to seeing you in your helmet, well, the same helmet I'm wearing right now, that I completely forgot what you look like. Look at that, folks. Look at him. What a handsome devil he is. Look at that. Now, Tallahassee, of course, the reason you are running around helmless is very simple, and that's because of the patch notes this week. Would you care to explain to us one of the things that happened in the patch notes today being the reason you don't have a helmet on?
Yes, okay. So in the patch notes this week, they've given you the option to tick on and off certain items from your wardrobe.
Oh, hang on.
So
Going to follow along from home.
So kind as to go to your character screen.
Yep. Okay. Here we are. Character screen and wardrobes. I'm here now. There we go. You can see I'm changing from wardrobe set 1 to 2. So hang on. But with these wardrobes, I could always tick bits on and off, couldn't I? With wardrobe 1 and 2. No.
No.
Oh.
No. You only had the choice of.
Oh. Hey! I saw that.
Standard.
I saw it that time! I saw it! There you go, folks! The pants came on and off. That time I wasn't seeing things. Anyway, yes, sorry, I interrupted. So, with the no wardrobe set, which of course is our stock standard clothes, which you can see I'm wearing there, and I don't like to wear them because I normally have this, and yes, you've got your tentacle head there. So they've updated these. So hang on, so this means I could, if I wanted to, wear my actual armour, not a wardrobe, but take off my silly hat in terms of the visuals. Is that right?
That is correct.
There you go, folks. Now, we've been asking for that for quite a while, haven't we? That's fantastic news. So hang on, let me see. So yes, not only can I now show my actual gear, which I still don't like, by the way. Of course, we've only got that on for stats. But yes, see, that looks good. Tallahassee, I must say. Now, by the way, is that what you're wearing there? Is that a wardrobe or a no wardrobe? Like, is that your actual gear?
That's a wardrobe set.
Right. So you're able to...
Okay.
And now you're able to take... Oh, yeah, that's your actual gear. Right. Okay.
This is my wardrobe.
Oh, that's right. There we go. Now you've darkened your. Hang on, it's the same as this, isn't it? Actually, I think, is that right?
It is, yes. Except mine is dyed dark grey.
Yep, and it looks awesome, by the way. That is such a great look. It looks really good without the helm. I think you should romp around with that for a while. But there you go, folks. I mean, look, I love the Guardians outfit as much as anyone, and that's, you know, why I call it the Winged Guardians, because of these big silly wings on the side of your head, which is fine. But sometimes you just want to look like us. Yeah, a bit more normal. You know what? Actually, playing around with all of these, I wouldn't mind actually going back to my Battle Mage outfit for a second. Maybe I'll rock with that for this episode, because I do like it. I'm never going to get rid of this. What is it? There we go. For everyone that was asking, the Robe of Embers.
Quest item.
Yeah, thank you. That's right. Just before we got into the Argent Glade or something, I think. Anyhow, that is awesome if you're
already in Argent Glade.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm hanging on to that forever, and I love the fact that they're wardrobe slots. But anyway, well done, Trion, yet again. I don't know if it's because you've been listening to player feedback or not, but either way, that is a really welcome addition, having these slots turned on and off. Thank you very much. Now, Tallahassee, do tell us. There was one other item in the patch notes that I got really excited about. Do you remember what that was?
Was it the Instant Adventures?
Oh, the Instant Adventures. Yes. Now, I saw them in the patch notes, and I don't know what they are.
Don't mind me, I'm just collecting an artifact.
Oh, okay. Look at that. He's after the shinies. So, can you explain to me, because I'm stupid, which we all know, what the heck is an instant adventure, and where can I find one, and can we go on one now, please? Thank you very much.
I'll answer the first part. I'll answer the last part first.
Yeah.
And say no.
What? Why not? I want to.
Not high enough level.
Oh, I was about to throw a tanty and go, I want to go on an instant adventure. Oh, bugger. How old do you have to be? Do you have to be, like, what are we? We're 37.
50.
What do you have to be? 50? Oh, okay. All right. Let's pretend we're level 50 then. That's a poop. Pretend we're level 50. Where would I go to initiate one of these instant adventures, and what the heck are they? Because they sound like fun.
Okay, so down the bottom in the left-hand corner, there is 5 icons, or it really depends on how you got your UI set up.
No,
but
that's
for me,
right.
It's down the bottom left-hand corner.
Yep, system
and I've
help.
got player, then activities.
Yep, social.
And if you click on activities...
Oh, look at that, folks. There you go. Tallahassee knows all. He's a walking Wikipedia. There we go. We've got Chronicles. We've got Instant Adventure, both of which are telling me we're too low. We've got Looking for Group, of course, which we know, and Warfronts, which we know, which is the PvP, and the World Event. So, Chronicles, I don't suppose you know what Chronicles and Instant Adventures are, do you?
Okay, basically Instant Adventures are instances where you can... It's basically, essentially like a... I'm trying to think of the right word for this. Like a zone event.
Oh,
so basically you get thrown into the middle of an invasion if there's not one already happening.
Right.
You can earn rewards, etc., etc.
Now that is a very cool idea. That's a very cool... Because that means... Yep. I mean, because hang on, we're talking about level 50, right? So we're talking about...
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about the stereotypical end game, and I'm waving my, quote fingers in the air here. End game where, you know what, traditionally, no matter how much content an MMO developer throws into a game, you're going to get players going, I'm bored now because I've been playing 18 hours a day for 300 days and there's nothing left to do, right? Basically, instant adventures are yet another form of content at the end game. Then would that be right?
Yes.
All right. See, that's
and
good.
they're really designed for new and old players as well.
Right.
And the thing is, because it's always constantly going, you can leave, and other people will keep going with it. So it's not based on you. It's actually a server. So it's an actual instance that just keeps going.
That is... Okay, so hang on. So what you're talking about is it's persistent. That's exactly what it is. It's a persistent state, right? Okay. That is very cool. You know what? I can't wait to get to level 50 to check that out. Again, might be putting you on the spot here. I don't know if you know, but what's the difference between that and a chronicle then? Like, what the heck is a chronicle?
Okay. Chronicles are really designed for either duos... So, like new 50s,
right.
Or if you're someone that's been raiding for a while and you've got really good gear, then you can go ahead and solo it as well.
Okay, so hang on, that's something I didn't ask you. How big of a group do you really need for an instant adventure? I'm guessing that's not going to be solo then.
No, you're really looking for sort of 5. But the thing is, as I said, when you go into that instant adventure queue, it just throws you into one with other people already in there.
Gotcha. Alright, so, for example, you and I, again, pretending we're level 50, we're brand new, we've got very decidedly average gear, but we're looking for something different to do. We could throw up a chronicle that's specifically tailored for a duo and actually survive and have some fun.
Yep, it's really designed for people that have just hit level 50 and they want to get a little bit of experience with the raids, so you'll actually get to learn like at least a little bit of how they work and where you go through, because a lot of them are based off the raids themselves. Like there is one for Greenscale, there's one for Hamanel Fortress as well.
Wow.
And I'm fairly certain they've added more as well since the last time I did it.
Okay, alright. I've got to say, in my opinion, I'm going to give Trion a big cheer there. There you go, you get a sparkly cheer, Trion, because that is exactly what MMOs need. I mean, what we're talking about here is content for whatever particular mood you're in. You've got content for when you've just hit level 50 and to bridge that gap and to learn the raids. You know what, that is just fantastic. Alright, well look, thanks very much. There you go, folks. Certainly hope you learned a little bit about some of the activities to look forward to at the end game. And once again, that's Trion really thinking about addressing the common concerns that are generally thrown up about MMOs in general. Not just Rift, but pretty much any MMO. What do I do at the end game? Anyhow, we've got questing to do, Tallahassee. Let's have a look at the map here. You can see to the south, what do we say, southwest of us, we've got to destroy Sacrificial Altars, 6 of those, and collect the Infernal Transmitter. Oh well, as always, lead the way, kind sir. I must say, I'm really digging your character without the helm. Like, you've got no idea. It makes such a difference. Looks much better. The helm is just a bit silly, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like my helm of Numenor?
That's, well, no, I'm not the tentacle one. I'm talking about the winged one. The wings just, I don't know.
That's the one I'm talking about as well.
Oh yeah. Look, hang on, let me rephrase that. I think it's pretty epic and awesome, and I would wear it in battle. But for running around, yeah, I actually prefer. Yeah, I prefer no helm, to be honest. Who is that? No, there's nobody.
I don't know, but we had a friend following us.
We did. Alright, time for some Fire Mage action. Here we go, folks. You know it, I'm absolutely loving combat at the moment. And we'll just get a couple of buffs up, and then we will AoE out of there. Come on. There we go. As Tallahassee rounds them all up for the slaughter, of course. Tallahassee, they all fell over dead. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm guessing it wasn't you.
There we go, greed on those. Now, actually, do you know what? I've just thought of something too. Folks, this is a big one. There is one more thing. There you go, Tallahassee's got the altar there. One more thing that I was very excited about in the patch notes, Tallahassee, and that is something else that we have mentioned in a couple of episodes before, and that's to do with the item tooltips. And this is a massive one for me because it makes my life a whole lot easier. And as soon as Tallahassee's finished rounding up and we've killed these mobs, I'll show you guys what I mean. But basically they've made a fundamental change to the way tooltips work, and it is awesome. And I'll get to that in just 1 minute. Look at that death and destruction, folks. Yeah, they all felled over again. Whoopsie!
This guy didn't get pulled over before.
I know, he's standing back. I think he was a caster. I know. There we go. Now, while Tallahassee does the altar, I'm going to show you guys. Check this out. In the old days of Rift, and that is, i.e. today prior, we were not complaining, but we were suggesting that it would be easier if the tooltip for an item like this actually showed you the difference between what you're looking at and what you currently have equipped. Now, I don't know whether Trion heard our pleas, heard our anguished cries, but they have now implemented that, and I've got a pair of gloves here, and watch what happens as I hover over them, folks. This is just great. There you go. You can see underneath, now I can't point to it because I'll lose the tooltip, but you can see there the Barghest fur gloves, you can see it says they're currently equipped. Right down the bottom is the new area of the tooltip, and this is awesome. And it says replacing this item will change armor -6, wisdom +1, spell power -3. Now, the great thing about this is now you don't have to manually look at each of the stats in that list for each item and work it out for yourself. That's number one. Number two, they're color coded. So you can instantly see red, green. And if you're in a hurry, you can just go, there's more red than green, no good. And of course, lastly, it actually lists the value. So you can see here, the only thing that I would benefit is +1 wisdom, but I'd lose 3 spell power. So that's going to be the same for every slot where, you know, you can actually compare them. So congratulations, Trion. That is a welcome and worthwhile addition, if you ask me. Now, Tallahassee, I see you're down in health a bit. I'm sorry I'm coming. But there's a quest over here out in the open. Did you notice that?
Yes, I did.
Alrighty.
I am just trying to do everything in order.
Yeah, no, good idea. Good idea indeed. All these altars. Now, what are these? What are these mobs? Yeah, sorry about that. We're just explaining the tooltip. What do you think about the tooltip idea, by the way? I mean, I know it's very wowish and all the rest of it, but come on, I mean, it's so handy, isn't it? Surely.
No, it needed it. The game needed it.
Definitely. So well done.
So I like it.
Yep, there you go. Can't imagine anybody not liking it. I can imagine people complaining that WoW's had it for years and blah, blah, blah. But hey, who cares?
Oh, people complain about everything.
Yep, that's right. They do. Especially when it comes to MMOs. Boy, you like making friends, don't you? You really, really do.
Well, it makes it easier for you.
It does, actually. Gathers them all up in one spot. I love it. I'm not going to AoE these guys, though, because they're just single targets. Ooh, this is a big cast time, this one. Let's see what it does. Oh, and I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. You'd kill it before my cast actually finished. Now, I've got 5 out of 6 of the Sacrificial Altars. While you're sitting there, don't attack. I'm just going to test out some combat here. Oh, how come both of them are attacking me? What the hell?
Yeah, and you're going to get another friend as well.
Okay, so they're obviously grouped then. That's very interesting. Here we go, the Cinder Burst. What damage will it do? 1,182 damage? Ouch! That's gotta hurt. Loving this DPS, gotta tell ya.
I'll just pull him over.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, here comes some AoE action. There we go. Have a quick swig of my Fosters. And yes, so are you also on 5 out of 6 of these Sacrificial Altars?
No, I'm done that.
Oh, okay. I wonder why one didn't count for me. Hey!
There's one over here.
Is that some... Oh, we've got to kill him to collect the Infernal Transmitter, I see. The big guy.
Yes, we do.
Alright, that's why you were going over this direction. That all makes sense now. There we go. Sacrificial Altars done. 6 out of 6. Ready when you are, my fine friend.
Let's just pick everyone up.
Why not? Once I get some of these buffs up, you should be able to take them down. Alright, here it comes. The Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, is he gone down already?
Yep.
Look at that, folks. What a team we are. And there we go. The Infernal Transmitter is done. Look at those flames. I love that. I never use that enough. It's called Withering Flames. And what that does is just basically send out a streaming jet of pure flames at the enemy. It is fantastic. I love it a lot. Alright, so I'm guessing now we basically will head back, but we're gonna stop by that quest. The one that was out in the open?
We sure are.
Alright, not until you gather some flowers. Oh no, you don't gather flowers, do you? I keep forgetting.
Oh, I'm meant to, but I don't.
Right.
And there's an artifact over here.
Ooh. I reckon, folks, Tallahassee's eyes for the shinies has become far more keen than mine these days. I reckon.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at it.
I'll become a simpleton.
Artifact, thank you very much. Now, of all of your characters, have you actually bothered to concentrate on making a serious go of artifacts on any of them? Just out of interest.
On North, I have.
Oh, yeah.
I've finished off quite a few sets.
Now,
but it just takes so long trying to find the damn things.
Yeah, for sure. But actually, I guess that leads on to my next question, which is, you know, what's the... I mean, apart from satisfying that compulsive, addictive nature in us all, is there actually any reward? Like, what do you get for it, if you know what I mean?
You do get rewards, so it's not like you're doing it for nothing.
Right. What types of rewards are they, though? Are they, like, you know, cosmetic stuff, pets, companions, that sort of thing?
No, they're alright. Do you want to come back toward me and bring your friend?
Yeah, I've been slowed, but yes. Oh, hang on, I've got a escape and a blink. Oh, God, it's been so long. Where are they? Flicker. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
That's right, I got him.
Thanks. Sorry, yeah, I just don't quite recognise my icons. Do you know what I mean? I'm not familiar enough with them. Now, speaking of which, where was... Oh, do you know what? How bad's this? I've never used this. I have a fear. An actual fear. And I never actually use it. I'm just terrible. That is just the worst thing. Because fear is such a powerful tool. And of course, folks, if you don't know what fear is, if you think back to Warlocks, basically, on WoW, were one of the first ones to use it that I remember. Now I'll just inspect this. There we go. Accept that. Kill Envoy. Ah! I've got to kill them all now. The heck?
That's alright.
Do you know what? There's another thing too, by the way, that I don't use nearly enough of, and that's one called Burn. Burns the enemy's hands, disarming them for 5 seconds. So I've got all of these, even though I'm a fire mage, I've got all of these amazing utility skills that, you know, typically I'm actually not using.
You never use.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty terrible on my behalf. And I've also got a stun. So, oh man. Okay, so let's recap, folks, just so that I know, because we're going to be fighting 8 more of these demons here. I've got a fear. There we go. The skull is the fear. Actually, I need some Fosters. I've got the stun, which is that. There we go. Got her hands up there going stop. I've got the disarm, which is the weapon, so that makes sense. And I've got flicker there, which is basically a blink. So let's use these. Here we go. Let's try a stun. See what happens. There we go. That was the stun, and it stuns me for 2 seconds as well. Used a flicker there, and now we got Firestorm. All right. Now, if you don't mind, Tallahassee, next mob we come up to, do you mind if I just, before you attack it, I just want to fear it and see what happens. See, I've never seen a fear in Rift before, so I don't know if it runs all over the place or just what it does. So wouldn't mind.
That's what I'm worried that it's going to do.
Ah, yeah, true. Alright, I'm going to try it on this one.
Let me get aggro on it.
Oh, okay,
yeah, good. Get aggro everywhere.
Good point. Very good point. Alright, here we go.
So you see that one that's sort of hiding behind the tree?
Yeah.
I want to grab him.
The one that's just here?
Yeah, that'll do.
Alright, here we go. Fearing. There he is. And what happened? Oh!
He ran to the other side of the tree.
But he's supposed to fear for... oh, it does say for up to 10 seconds. So it doesn't mean actually 10 seconds, I suppose. Could be any number. I'm presuming it's going to be random.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. Oh! And he stunned me instead. A rat bag. Alright, here comes the Disco Inferno. We make such a good team. What's that?
And that's all of them.
We are done. Yep, time for another Foster's. There we go. Now, while we do replenish our energy, don't forget, folks, too, that a big part of the game you can see up here in the Moonshade Highlands is rifting. If you're playing, don't forget to go and open yourself a rift, see if you can clear it, because of course you get all of the XP, you get the rewards, and more than that, you do get the Planarite, which is of course a great currency, and that means you can go to the Planarite vendor and buy lots of nice goodies, so don't forget about those. Alright, that looks like it's it for us. Time to head back home. Go and see Scotty at the Three Springs, or whatever it's called. Your mate Scotty, Tallahassee.
God damn it, Scotty. No, he's your mate.
Your favourite mate. I be Scotty. So, in your erstwhile opinion, how far through Moonshade Highlands do you think we are? I'm guessing we're not very, because, I mean, I know it's obvious on the map. You can see, folks, that we've only uncovered about, I don't know, a quarter of it at the most. You can see it's a very big zone. In fact, I didn't realise how big this zone was, Tallahassee. I mean, the area we've already uncovered is big enough, let alone the whole zone. But the reason I'm asking is that all Guardian, or is there some Defiant stuff in there like the last zone we're in? In other words, it's not all of it we're going to be questing through.
No, we'll pretty much be questing through all of it.
Wow.
And yes, there is a Guardian camp here as well somewhere.
Okay. That's a very big zone, though. Very big zone. Oh, look at this. I love this new tooltip idea, folks. If you're playing the game, make sure you make use of it. There you go. Look, my old stuff versus the new stuff. And you can see plus 20 armor, plus 1 wisdom, and plus 5 spell power. I know instantly that that is going to be very worthwhile to equip. So I'm going to do exactly that. We'll go to my non-wardrobe wardrobe. There we are. And once again, hovering over, the stats show up all green. Let's put them on. In fact, let's have a look at them. What do they look like? There we go. Good stuff. Yes, once again, thank you, Trion, for adding this in. It is the best thing ever. All right, got another quest to hand in over here, Tallahassee. There's an update. Break the transmitter or something. No, hang on, I've got an actual hand in. Whoops. Hello, Doris. There we go, quest complete. Alright, so where's this? Where are we? Oh, it's just up to the back there. Should we go and do that before we wrap up this episode? We've got a couple of minutes left. What do you say?
Okay.
As we run around. As we run around on our amazing horses, which again we are very grateful for and love very, very, very much. Awesome sauce. There we go, that wasn't far away. Now I wonder if this will count for you. Did it?
Yes, it did.
Woo! Oh! What's going on there? Got all sorts of fireworks happening. Hey! I do like these little touches.
Moonshade is his.
Yeah, very cool. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Sorry.
Seriously, these horses can do some serious off-roading as well.
Yeah. They're 4x4 horses. That's what they are. All-wheel drive. All-hoof drive. I'm just going to make a brief stop by the cellar upper here and get rid of my stuff. Let's get rid of that, and those. Oh, and I've got a artifact that we collected before, so let's add that to the Hammernell set. There we go, 1 out of 6. Jolly good stuff. You know what? I think I could see you probably across the other side of the zone. All I see are like flaming hooves off in the distance. It's so awesome looking. Here we go, Hardigan. Thank you very much. Speak with Aylin Pinebranch in Three Springs. Fine.
And she's quite literally just across the courtyard.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, might as well do that as well. And of course that's brilliant because right on time, here we are, and we're going to end up back in the inn. And you know why we do that, folks? That's so that we can grab as much rested XP as possible. Here we are. The next objective is to kill depraved boglings. Oh, that's a shame because I have a non-companion pet, which is a bogling. I'll have to pull him out when we do that. There we go, that's that one, and let's have a look on the map and see where that is. Off to the west there by the banks of that lake, and got another quest here as well, which is to collect Goddess Blossom leaves, 10 of those, and looks like, where are they? Must be in the same area. It's not showing up for me, so, oh, there they go. Alright, so all around the lake, that is where we shall be next time. Alright folks, that's it from us. Run out of time. Certainly hope you enjoyed that episode. Once again, if you're playing along, don't forget that you can now change out all of these wardrobes in terms of being able to turn on and off the individual slots, and specific mention to the no wardrobe set there, which you definitely couldn't do that before with. So that is great. Don't forget the tooltips as well. And of course, if you are level 50, you may want to run yourself one of these activities here, either a chronicle or an instant adventure. And I dare say, Tallahassee, once we hit 50, sometime in the next decade, that we'll be running a few of those. You got no objections there, I presume?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's within the next decade. If the decade after, I'd have to really consider it.
Well, you know how it works, folks. With us, it's very much a possibility. Who only knows? Anyhow, that's it from us, folks. Thank you very much for joining us in this episode. Certainly hope you enjoyed it. More importantly, of course, certainly hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and Tallahassee, it's us saying take care. We will see you next time, and bye-bye.